Hello everyone, in this video, we will discuss Microsoft's DP-600 certification for Microsoft Fabric Analytics engineers. We'll cover exam questions and answers related to this certification. Question 1, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a lakehouse. You plan to query sales data files by using the SQL endpoint. The files will be in an Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon S3, storage bucket. You need to recommend which file format to use and where to create a shortcut. Which two actions should you include in the recommendation? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Options: A. Create a shortcut in the Files section. B. Use the Parquet format. C. Use the CSV format. D. Create a shortcut in the Tables section. E. Use the Delta format.
The correct answers are A and B. Create a shortcut in the Files section. Use the Parquet format. Question 2, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a semantic model. You need to prevent report creators from populating visuals by using implicit measures. What are two tools that you can use to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Options: A. Microsoft Power BI Desktop. B. Tabular Editor. C. Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. D. DAX Studio.
The correct answers are A and B. Microsoft Power BI Desktop. Tabular Editor. Question 3, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a semantic model. The model uses direct lake mode. You suspect that some DAX queries load unnecessary columns into memory. You need to identify the frequently used columns that are loaded into memory. What are two ways to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Options: A. Use the Analyze in Excel feature. B. Use the VertIPAC Analyzer tool. C. Query the $system.discovered_storage_table_column in_segments dynamic management view, DMV. D. Query the discover_HEHE6 rant dynamic management view, DMV.
The correct answers are B and C. Use the VertIPAC Analyzer tool. Query the $system.discovered_storage_table_column in_segments dynamic management view, DMV. Question 4, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a complex semantic model. The model is based on a star schema and contains many tables, including a fact table named sales. You need to create a diagram of the model. The diagram must contain only the sales table and related tables. What should you use from Microsoft Power BI Desktop? Options: A. Data categories. B. Data view. C. Model view. D. DAX query view.
The correct answer is C. Model view. Question 5, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a lakehouse named Lakehouse 1. Lakehouse 1 contains a subfolder named Subfolder 1 that contains CSV files. You need to convert the CSV files into the Delta format that has V-order optimization enabled. What should you do from Lakehouse Explorer? Options: A. Use the Load to Tables feature. B. Create a new shortcut in the Files section. C. Create a new shortcut in the Tables section. D. Use the Optimize feature.
The correct answer is D. Use the Optimize feature. Question 6, you have a Fabric tenant that contains a lakehouse named Lakehouse 1. Lakehouse 1 contains an unpartitioned table named TABLE1. You plan to copy data to TABLE1 and partition the table based on a date column in the source data. You create a copy activity to copy the data to TABLE1. You need to specify the partition column in the destination settings of the copy activity. What should you do first? Options: A. From the Destination tab, set mode to append. B. From the Destination tab, select the partition column. C. From the Source tab, select Enable Partition Discovery. D. From the Destination tab, set mode to overwrite.
The correct answer is A. From the Destination tab, set mode to append. Question 7. Which type of data store should you recommend in the Analytics POC workspace? Options. A. A data lake. B. A warehouse. C. A lakehouse. D. An external Hive meta store.
The correct answer is C. A lakehouse. Question 8. You have a Fabric tenant that contains a warehouse. The warehouse uses row-level security, RLS. You create a direct lake semantic model that uses the delta tables and RLS of the warehouse. When users interact with a report built from the model, which mode will be used by the DAX queries? Options. A. Direct query. B. Dual. C. Direct lake. D. Import.
The correct answer is C. Direct lake. Question 9. You need to reduce the memory used by Model 1 and the time it takes to refresh the model. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Options. A. Split order date time into separate date and time columns. B. Replace total quantity with a calculated column. C. Convert quantity into the text data type. D. Replace total sales amount with a measure.
The correct answers are B and D. Replace total quantity with a calculated column. Replace total sales amount with a measure. Question 10. What should you recommend using to ingest the customer data into the data store in the Analytics POC workspace? Options. A. A stored procedure. B. A pipeline that contains a KQL activity. C. A Spark notebook. D. A data flow.
The correct answer is D. A data flow. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos and updates.